Okay, today's segment is on mental health disorders, answer to severe problems. While I'm not a medical doctor and I certainly cannot give advice in these things, we know that depression is, and anxiety are severe issues. Myself, having suffered ADD at a super intense level as a child, okay, as an elementary school child, I'm very well aware of the severity of mental health disorders, okay? One of the reasons why I wrote this book, okay, Relationships Functional versus Dysfunctional, okay, is because I felt that people just not getting the help that they need. And yes, I've been around the medical field for a while. My grandfather was a psychiatrist, and back in those days, psychiatrists did things that go way beyond what they do today. The psychiatrists did not, do operations back in those days, my grandfather did anything that was called upon because there was a shortage of doctors. But I never saw him do anything that was an alternative. It's always very, very scientific based. And even the medical doctors that today, are looking to move more into the alternative, they kind of fall down on the aspect that they need evidence about everything. And sadly, sometimes the evidence isn't the right evidence. I happen to, have been dating a medical doctor that used to be able to blow holes through the majority or just about every clinical study out there, because there's always, money. Somebody's taking those Benjamins out there, and it's very self-interested. Usually, very rarely do you have an independent party putting things together. So therefore, there's a skew that medical doctors receive information. And if you're a medical doctor, okay, and you have only received information from one side, okay, meaning one book, if you grab this book and this is all that the information that you keep getting, you read another one, it's all coming from the left. It's all, and it doesn't matter whether it's left or right. I'm just mentioning it this way. I don't want to get political with this situation. But you never looked at the book that came from the right, okay? To me, that is an incomplete doctor. That's why when you look for somebody to give you a hand in the mental health field, make sure that this doctor is very well balanced and not all of their information has come from one side or one side only, because then they don't have true and full perspective. You need full perspective. We need to know that they are well learned, that they know this side and they know this side, and they can put the pieces together when they need to put the pieces together. Because, I asked the doctor, well, do you know how the chakras work? Oh, what is that? Do you know how acupuncture meridians work? You got, I have some blocked meridians my meridians that, belong to my intestinal tract, okay, my large intestine, small intestine, and the meridians to my stomach, they're blocked. And they say, well, what the hell does that mean? This guy's out of his mind. He's pazzo. He's nuts in the head. I better set this guy straight. But the truth of the matter is that your gut is your second brain. So if that's not operating well in here, okay, and it's got all kinds of issues, then there's a good chance, okay, that your head isn't working well. So then, therefore, all these depressing thoughts, all of this anxiety, your second brain isn't working. So therefore, this isn't working. Okay. This is another reason. I have gone as far as creating the product Brain at Ease. Okay. And you can go to mybrainatease.com and look up the information and look up the product. And this is the product. And I'm here, you're pushing the product. I take no shame in saying that this is it. To me, this is it. This is a fabulous product that helps regroup your mind, helps you gain an aspect of your rational mind that allows you to think better, because we don't want to be thinking in a negative way. Just recently, I was asked to help somebody that has severe depression, okay? And now they're thinking about crashing the car into something. I mean, that's just not a good thing. And of course, I'm not a medical doctor, so I do not, I can advise a little bit, but I always ask, go get that professional help that you need. Make sure that you're getting what you need. But look in the right place for what you need. Don't look at just any schmuck that is going to tell you this, that, and the other thing, and that doesn't have the answer. So I will write down, what is it that you know about alternative medicine? Because yes, sometimes what you need is Western medicine, and you need it at the time you need it. You get a bad infection or something like that, and you can't control it with probiotics or things like that, okay? So maybe you do have to take in an antibiotic, and I'm not against that. I haven't had an antibiotic myself since sometime in the past century. So I'm thrilled that I haven't had to use that. But there's people there that need them, and you need them. And if you're getting an infection that's moving quickly, you need to put that infection down. So this is where Western medicine could work very well, so to take care of that problem. The same thing goes, you get into a car accident and some of your organs are on the other side of the street. Well, you're not going to call an herbalist at that point and say, hey, fix you want to put your kidneys back together, you want your liver to be where the liver belongs, you want whatever it is, your guts to be back in place, you need a surgeon at that point, if you're still alive, you're certainly not going to get an herbalist. It doesn't make sense. So, pay attention, ask the right questions so that you get the right help. Because knowledge is power, and lack of knowledge is lack of power. So get empowered by asking the right question. And if that medical doctor, okay, that is on your insurance plan, and I know we take care of our health and our mental health by what's on our insurance plan. But that could be all wrong. So you find yourself another doctor that is working functional medicine, not unfunctional medicine. That just, here, let me get them out of the way. I'll write a script and here you go. And you're going to get dumbed down and now, you're not going to bother me anymore. Next visit, I'll write you another script. And this is what goes on. And now for mental health, it's no longer so much in the hands of psychiatrists, okay? The prescriptions, just regular MDs, okay? Family doctors are prescribing 70% of the stuff for your brain, okay? That's why, this is what I recommend. Go natural first and see how this works for you. See if the rational mind is kicking in and is helping you. You know what I mean? So if that rational mind, you can get perspective with your rational mind, then you can get the help that you need, okay? We need to be able to be coherent. We need to have a conscious mind to make aware decisions, not an unconscious mind where we're making, bad decisions for ourselves. Crashing a car is not a good decision. So please, get the right healthcare provider. Make sure you write down and you ask the right questions. And if they can't answer, walk out of there as quickly as you can. Get the hell out. You don't belong there. You don't belong somebody abusing you, taking care of you, and writing a script, another one. And you're there like, you're in la la land, in stupid land, making stupid and bad decisions based on somebody not caring for you the way that they need to care. If they're not there to help you heal, get the hell out. And that's my advice on this segment, okay? Take care of your mental health. Make sure that you are well. And make sure that the people that are treating you are the right people. And if they can't answer certain key questions, okay, about your health and how to get you so that you can go north, okay, then you're always going to be going south, and that's not where we want to go. All right, I hope that this helps you. Subscribe, and please share. Thank you very much, and give me a thumbs up if you think it's good. If not, well, but don't give me a thumbs down. All right, take care of yourself, and see you in the next segment. Bye-bye.